Hey, my name is Cedric Honstadt. I'm an illustrator, and I've been challenged by my good friend Troy Wetzel to do the Ice Bucket Challenge for ALS. And instead of just dumping myself in water, I thought I'd do two things. First of all, I'm giving some money, and second of all, I wanted to do a sketch video and just kind of make a silly little cartoon instead of dousing myself with water. I thought that might be kind of a fun take on it. And so I'm going to do some commentary on the drawing in just a second, but one quick thing about donating, I just wanted to say, this is just kind of my personal take on it, but obviously ALS is a terrible disease, and it's so cool that so many people are becoming more aware of it, and more money's being raised to fight it and everything. But from what I'm reading online, a lot of the organizations that fight ALS and are looking for a cure are also giving money to doing some of their research by through embryonic stem cells, which basically means they're killing an embryo to do the research. And since we all started out as embryos, for me, kind of as a pro-lifer, that's kind of problematic. So I'm choosing to give my donation to Team Gleason, teamgleason.org. It's started by former NFL player Steve Gleason, who has ALS, and he's got this organization to help people who have the disease kind of live better lives and function better. So anyway, I just want to put that out there as an alternate option if you're into that kind of thing. Anyway, so about the drawing, you'll notice at the beginning of the sketch, I was kind of flipping it back and forth, and that's something I do as I'm starting a drawing to figure out a pose and everything. I'll do a flip in Photoshop, and sometimes when I'm drawing something, obviously this is a sped up video, but when I'm drawing something and then I flip it, I see it in a fresh light and notice little flaws and imbalances and things that I wouldn't notice otherwise. So I'd like to do that a lot. I also try to make the pose more interesting by doing kind of a, keeping things off. I wanted him to be kind of stunned and shocked, and so he's kind of off balance, and it's also more visually interesting to do to make the left side of the body and the right side of the body do opposite things, or at least do different things, I should say. So in this case, I did kind of a squash and stretch. The right side of his body is kind of stretched as he's reaching upward, and the left side of his body is more squashed. His elbow is coming down, and his foot is coming up, and that creates some real visual interest. It keeps, whenever you do the left and right side of the body both doing the same thing, it's a real boring pose. Let's see, what else can I say about this? I've got some color that I'm putting in. When I was playing around with the colors, it was a little bit of a challenge because it's in the Arctic, and penguins are kind of usually cold colors like purple or blue, and then there's the bluish white snow in the background and blue sky and blue ice. So I decided to kind of make the ice a little more of a greenish blue to make it stand out more, and then also the sky I decided to make pink, and just kind of add a little more variety. I know that's cheating it. Skies aren't usually pink, but it's a cartoon. And then when I did that, then the lump on his head kind of got washed out by the pink, and so I had to darken the lump and kind of do a little cheat there. I also thought I was trying to think about what can I do to make the penguin look more fun. And we've seen cartoon penguins before, and we've seen penguins with a lot of times they have the bow tie or a necktie or something. And so I decided to put him in some Bermuda shorts to kind of give the idea, like, yeah, he's swimming, kind of go with the water theme, make it a little more visually fun that way. I'm always trying to look for something to kind of plus my drawings a little bit to give them a little more personality, a little more entertainment value. Let's see, what else can I say? Originally, I was going to animate this. I thought it would be fun to have him open a freezer, pull out the bucket, and the ice dump on his head, and he falls over. But I just didn't have time to animate it, so I did this drawing instead, and hopefully the lumpy snow by the ice gives a sense of time passing and events happening. So anyway, that's my sketch. I hope you like it.